Hello and welcome, new and returning beautiful souls. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot, and this is your November monthly general intuitive tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries. Now, as always, remember, not all messages resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. All right? Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then smash that button right now. Take 1 second right now and smash it. And of course, smash that like button, the thumbs up, because both are free. It doesn't cost you anything, but they do actually help the channel to grow. And then I can get out more videos to people who need to hear these messages. Okay? And of course, you're going to want to do so before next month, because that's when I'm going to announce another contest. It will be the final contest of 2024, because that will be December. But there will be contests, of course, in 2025 again. But just if you still interested in being part of another one of my contests, then make sure you subscribe now. All right. Let's jump right away into the key astrological events coming up. And we really start with some really nice energy, I'd say, on the 2nd of the month. That's when Mercury sextiles Pluto, and it's also trine with Mars. So this energy really allows you to get out there and, dig into some energy of let's see, your information and finding out about, digging into subjects that you want to know more information about. And the trine energy indicates your mental energy is really high, okay? So you can get excited by your ideas and take action and actually make them tangible. Now, on the 11th of November, Venus enters Capricorn. Now, this can actually make you more traditional in your love, right? In your love life. And also more responsible with others, okay? So you will take commitments more seriously, and you may be more practical with romance. Okay? Then, on the 15th, Saturn is going direct. So with Saturn's retrograde really coming to an end, that opens up options for you over the coming months where you may feel less limited and actually start to see your hard work pay off. And then on November 19th, we have Pluto entering Aquarius, right? So if you've been listening to some of my past readings, Pluto has been dipping back and forth between Capricorn, Aquarius for a little bit. And now it's finally hovering back and forth, but now that hovering is no more, my friends. The hovering is finished, and now it's going to enter Aquarius, and it's going to continue to move forward in Aquarius. Never going back to Pluto again. So it's going to remain in Aquarius Pluto until about March of 2043. So a good 19, maybe almost 20 years right there. All right? And, so let's just say wave bye-bye. Bye-bye Pluto and bye-bye Aquarius in Pluto and Aquarius. Okay. Now, let's talk about the last thing I want to talk about, which is November 25th. And this is when Mercury begins its retrograde in Sagittarius. So, you might feel a bit off over those coming weeks. You may demand more space to do your own thing. You might feel frustrated, or you get actually maybe too much space and feel isolated or alone. So, I'd just say work with what you got, okay? All right, my friends, let's get into your tarot. And so I give thanks to the angel spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Aries seekers. All All right, Aries, let's see what they have for you. If you give me 1 second, I think I'm going to just pause the video and I'm going to adjust the lighting. And I'm back. So I hope that's better lighting wise. We'll see if we get any glare off the cards, but hopefully not. It was a little bit dark there, so I at least want you to be able to see your cards. Let's just rearrange some stuff here so that I can use the space wisely. All right, let me have 4 cards, please, for Aries for the month of November. Death, Four of Cups, two more cards. Truly grateful for all your messages, please and thank you. 2 more cards for Aries for the month of November. Have the Hangman, one more card, please and thank you. Truly grateful. Okay, High Priestess. Okay, I think you can see that, at least with the lighting should be okay. You have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Aries, I just want to start by saying you're really feeling like, for some of you, you're feeling a little bit trapped in something, being held back with something. This is not sitting well with you. It's not sitting well with you because you're a fiery sign and you like to get going, get moving, pushing things forward, and or ever moving forward, and that's really not happening for you. And do you feel like this is kind of boxing you in some way, shape, or form? And I do feel like this change or whatever that you're going through is something that you're not quite sure really whether it's good for you or not. Now, I do feel also like you know that you're trying to listen to your intuition here to tell you how to deal with this. And I do feel like this could be related to your work. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have to clarify that. But I just feel in general that there's trapped here, there's something on hold, there's something that is just not sitting, you're just not happy about it. And you're sitting there and you're going, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Why is that happening here? Okay, so I feel like there is some type of obstacle or obstacles, many obstacles for some of you, that you are going to encounter this month that you'll have to deal with, okay? Now, I just can't see where they are just yet, but we're going to start to clarify these cards and see where we go from here, all right? So let's start by clarifying the Death card. Please tell me about this change, about these obstacles. Please and thank you. 3 cards to clarify Death. Cards are a little bit resistant today. And I do like, yeah, for them to pop out. There you go. 5 of Swords. Definitely something here where you're just not dealing well with people. And I don't know if that is because there's some kind of disagreement. I feel like you are in a battle to win it. And I also feel like you're trying to defend everything you do, whether that's your opinions or decisions you've made. And I just feel like you do not know whether or not this is a place either you want to stay, you want to continue, you just don't know how to, whether you want to deal with these people. But you're trying to at least be looking at this from a different perspective, in that you want to kind of look and say, is there a better way that I can deal with this? Okay. You're certainly acting intuitively here, and I would say that that is more than you usually would. Okay. So, or more than, probably in this period of time, you're going to use your intuition a lot more than most people will as well. Most signs, maybe. But I do feel this month is a month like that for you. Okay, let's continue to clarify this death. Okay, something's out. Hold on. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. You may have to release something here just to be able to get through this month. I feel like you need to either release your expectations of something, or you may have to even release, I don't want to say a friendship, because it's not necessarily a friendship that I feel. I feel like there is somebody, maybe somebody you deal with from a work perspective, or somebody that is, that you, maybe a partnership or something that is work related, or that is not necessarily, not saying like your love partner, but I feel like it's somebody with whom you deal with on a regular basis. And I feel there's almost like some kind of either a disagreement there. And because I said you're going to have to defend yourself, I think you realize that at some point you're going to have to let this go. Either let this go and just say, okay, that's how this person is, or maybe it's going to get better next month, or you're going to say to yourself, I got to not deal with this person anymore, right? Let's clarify one more card for this change. I don't know why you're going through this change, or if this is a change of a job, or you're thinking about changing your job. You're definitely trying to get clarity here on how to deal with this, trying to look above the clouds and say, yeah, I got the facts, I'm going to get the facts, and I'm going to deal with the facts and only with the facts. Okay? Now, let's clarify this 4 of Cups, because you really are sitting there saying to yourself, who is trying to, I don't want to say backstab you, but I want to say that somebody is really not there for your own, like somebody is not trying to do good for you there, okay? And I think you're, maybe betray you a little bit, but I kind of feel like you're a little bit, not surprised, but you're trying to establish who exactly is this person from who you have to defend, or why even do you have to defend yourself here? What happened? How did this all go this way? All right. How did it end up like this is what you're asking yourself, right? So you might be trying to figure out who that person is, if it's somebody close to you. I kind of feel like, well, let's see what the cards say. Let's clarify the 4 of Cups. Oops. My cards, please, to clarify the 4 of Cups. Yeah, there's your conflict card. There's your 5 of Wands. So you are trying to figure out, I think, who should you be fighting with and who shouldn't you be fighting with, almost. Okay, this is what you're questioning in your intuitive abilities. You're listening to see You're going to try and recognize who's like kind of a faithful friend or colleague and who actually is just playing with you. That's what I want to say. Who's playing with you? Who's pulling your leg? Who's trying to pull a number on you there? Okay? All right, let's continue to clarify this pensiveness that you're trying to figure out what is going on. You are quite disappointed. You know you're going to have to sit back and reflect on that because you know that there's definitely something going down and you just know it in your heart. You feel it. You don't feel like this is right. There's something that just doesn't, it feels off. That's what I want to say to you. It feels kind of off, all right? Now, you do have the Lover's card, so this could be for some of you a relationship. It could be people with whom they've committed something to you or you've committed to them. And I don't mean necessarily from a love perspective, but maybe you've committed to a business, to work with people or what have you. It could also be related to your choices and how you decide to a choice of whether you continue these friendships with certain people or not. All right. Now, you're definitely looking at things with the Hangman from a different perspective. And I actually feel like what you're going to do is you're going to invest your time in other things because dealing with this, you're going to try and work around it. That's what I want to say here. So let's clarify the Hangman, please. Oh, yeah, out comes the Nine of Cups because you want to really get by this, get over this, really get to a better place, being able to say how, give me the answer, universe, because I don't want to have to deal with this, any longer. I do feel for some of you, somebody is making a wish out there according to their, relation to their finances. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I don't see that really on the table, but I'm just giving you the messages that I'm getting. So that could be for just maybe some of you, a few of you. But I feel that there is a little bit of a focus on finances. So you're putting a wish out there because maybe money is stalled as well for some of you. And I think you were trying to achieve a bit more, let's say a bit more money, a bit more revenue. But anyway, let's continue to clarify that, see if that comes out in the cards more, these messages. Yeah, I think you're worried that you may have to start again or that you may have to start from scratch or that you are going to rebuild something from the ground up. And I think this is from, again, I'm kind of feeling this in particular related to finances. So I feel for some of you, you maybe need to set aside some money so that you can make sure you'll be able to start again. I do also want to say, because this card came out, be careful with whom you are dealing with from a financial perspective. If somebody is giving you advice financially, you might want to double check it. Okay? Don't just take them at their word. All right? All right, let's continue. One more clarifier for the Hangman. Yeah, don't just take them at their word because there is the Three of Swords. This, if you actually just take them at their word, then you might regret it a little bit. Okay, so as I said, I was getting this feeling of you're going to try and develop ways to either achieve some money, but be able to set some money aside for that sort of that rainy day or something that's going to happen that might cause you a bit of problems financially. But you are very highly intuitive this month with that High Priestess, and I don't think you're usually that intuitive, my friends, okay? And actually, you see you've got this 10 of Wands in reverse, which means it's so much easier for you this month to be able to use your intuition. I don't know why. Maybe you do, okay? But I just feel you are acting more intuitively than usual. And if this is what's going to help you to recognize who are the people that are trying to deceive you, or who's trying to play with you, or who's trying to use you, or who's trying to get something from you, or who's really there for your best interests. All right, let's continue to clarify the High Priestess. 2 more cards. Yeah, something came out there. which is, yeah, Strength card. It's going to take a bit of courage to face some people. But I also feel like with this Seven of Pentacles here, you're going to take some time. You're going to step back and you're going to say, okay, I got your number, my friends. I got your number. Meaning, I know who you are and I know which ones of you are there for me and which ones are not. All right. We are going to pull for you now, my friends, a final message from the Watercolor Healing Oracle deck. Card, please, for Aries for November. Let's see what it is, and we'll read it. Whoops, my whole deck here is falling out. I think one card flipped. Yes, it is. And this says, Reclaim Lost Power. And I'll read it to you. Give me one sec. And it says, retrieve the strength and autonomy taken from you, standing firm in your worth and capabilities. Yeah, so clearly somebody is trying to pull your power away. I feel like it's in these people here who are trying to maybe not be, who are not necessarily there for your best interest. All right, my lovely Aries tarot followers, I'll leave it there. Don't forget to click the like and the subscribe buttons. Stay tuned, and most importantly, take care of yourselves, my lovely ones. See you again soon, and until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.